afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our live at lunch on Wednesday. And it is a Wednesday again this week, and we are so pleased to be back here live on a Wednesday. And I have a special guest today. Yes! Anyone that is part of our Swan Hill Grangeshed family, anyone that's got kids that go to church here, will know exactly who I have here. This is Pastor Rita, our Grangeshed Kids pastor. And she's kindly agreed to come in today and have a bit of a chat about what it's been like trying to do Grangeshed Kids with no kids.
Yeah.
So Rita, thank you for coming in. This is fantastic.
Thank you for inviting me, Jodie. I think. I feel like this is all I do lately is videos.
Talk to a camera.
And talking to a camera, and there's who knows who is looking on the other side. And I find that really hard, especially with children, because for me, being with children is the precious time. Yep. And so you're dialoguing and you can get that connection, you can see their faces, they can ask questions. It's really hard when you don't have that, really hard. And I consider myself technologically challenged, so it's been a huge learning curve for me.
So you've done really well, because you put out videos every week that goes up on our services that people can access, families can access. You've got a different message for different age groups. But like you say, your interaction with the kids, I mean, I imagine you've missed the kids, but I imagine the kids have missed that interaction with you as well. And
I hope so. I hope they're missing us.
Last week I would have said we will look forward to getting back together again soon and that sort of thing, but they say a week is a long time in politics, but a week is a really long time in COVID as well, and things can change dramatically. So yeah, things have changed, but you said that you've learned a lot with technology.
I have. And
we can see that you're doing all sorts of different things with that. So what other challenges have you found with it?
Just the disconnect, because I put out all the Grangeshed material, and it's the same material we would be using here if we were here anyway.
Yep.
So it's exactly the same, but we don't have that dialogue. So it's up to the families to do that interaction now.
Yeah.
And I'd love to know if you're doing that, families, because I'm not getting any feedback, and I don't know. But I don't want you to get the guilt over if you can't either, because I understand your kids are online a lot, and sometimes it's just that much harder to do that with your children. But even if you read through the material that I email you and go through, you can still talk about without seeing the videos, although the videos do help. And now that I'm adding extra videos so that you can actually see me and the kids can see me, that's a bonus. Takes me a bit of a while, and I do birthday shout outs on those videos, so you only get them if you actually go to Playlister and see those. You hear your kids' names, the kids hear their names shouted, I'll sing happy birthday, and it's a lot of fun. I have a bit of fun with those, particularly the Kinder Kids one, because that's my sweet spot, that age group. So yeah, it's a bit of fun, that one.
And that's great. Great that it's still the same program that you would be doing here if everyone was still coming into church. So they're not actually missing out on anything by doing it at home, which is really, really good.
Not at all. And the teaching is fabulous.
Yep.
Absolutely fabulous. The theme for this month is called Indescribable, and it's about creativity.
Wow. And
how God, as our creator, has no limits. And as we are created in his image, we are created to be creative too, and everybody has their creative sweet spot in all different ways.
And I think it's a really good time to start getting creative again as we head into another 6 weeks of being in our own homes. And yeah, we do have to get creative with what we do. And
absolutely. I was just starting to get some creative ideas about, just getting back with families. And I met with a family last week and talked about the idea to see how it would sit with them, and they were so excited about it because I was planning a treasure hunt and like with a car rally type thing.
Yep.
Where you had, but it's not going to happen for a while. But I'm putting it out there, so now I've put it out there. It's going to be something that will have to happen.
Yes,
and it'll be exciting and it'll be fun.
Yeah, And look, we were getting excited as well, and we made an announcement last week that on the 19th of August we were going to open the doors to people so you could come in and watch this Wednesday and have some devotion and communion afterwards. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
We are in lockdown again as of tonight, midnight. Yep, masks worn everywhere. We have our lovely craft ladies making some masks. So if you need any of the reusable ones, please let us know at reception and we can get some made up for you. But yes, the doors unfortunately are closed again. No groups, no gatherings, that sort of thing. But hopefully if we do this right, this 6 weeks, and we can look at opening up maybe with some restrictions again and that sort of thing, but we have to do this right.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
do the 6 weeks, get it over and done with, and...
Can I give a shout out to Sally Optooth?
Oh, yes.
Sally Optooth did this fabulous tutorial on how to make face masks. I'm not a sewer, and I was able to make a mask. And I just used old stuff that I had at home, like this side's an old tablecloth, and I think this side's an old pair of linen pants.
You can make
And
them
some
out of
old
anything.
t-shirts for the ties.
Yeah, yeah. You can make
Brilliant.
them out
It
of
was
anything.
so easy to follow. Thank you, Sally. Really appreciate that.
All they ask is that we cover, and look, I struggle. I get claustrophobia and I get asthma, and I use my scarf a lot. I just tighten it and it fogs up the glasses a bit, but you just have to make sure that you're covered wherever you go.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we have to abide by the rules.
It is. It's not comfortable, but it is what it is.
Yep. Now, our thoughts and prayers also do go out to schools, school teachers, parents, and students as they all start this remote learning again.
Started today, I think, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in our thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely. It's not easy.
No, it's not. And look, I know you've probably just got used to kids being back at school for all of you, whether you are a student, a parent, or a teacher. And now it's just turned upside down again. So please know, yeah, we are thinking of you guys. If anyone really is struggling, please give us a call. If you'd like prayer over anyone or anything, once again, give us a call, let us know. Pop anything in the comments if there's anything of concern there that can be on the open forum there. So yeah, we are thinking of you guys.
Absolutely. It is hard. It's hard for everybody concerned. But, you know, tap into God.
Yes.
That is our one constant and our one thing that will never change. He does not change. And I was reminded this morning as I looked at our Grainshed Kids videos for this week that he knows every hair on our heads. That tells me that we are important to God. You are important to God. Your children are important to God. The teachers are important to God. Everyone, we're all important to God. Remember that. Don't get caught up in stress. I know it's easy to say, but just focus on what's important. And being with your children and loving them and encouraging them. And there's lots of things you can teach them just being in home. And I know that the schools do give you material, but love your kids, because as you know, you are not the teacher, and they do respond differently to their parents than they do to their teachers.
Absolutely.
As a teacher,
Your number one job
teacher
as
I know.
parents is parents. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Love your kids.
Focus on that.
Definitely. Yep.
Did you know we've lost some families?
I keep hearing of families that have had to move away, and it's so sad because not only are they moving, but we don't really get an opportunity to
Say
farewell
goodbye.
to them, send them with our prayers like we
No.
would normally do on a Sunday service. And
It's very sad.
it is.
So I want to say goodbye, Gresky family, Zach and Anastasia and
Yes.
little Athena. Goodbye, Engelbrecht family, Sonne, Janos, Jane and Mia. We're going to miss you.
we are. And
We're already missing you, but now we're going to miss you anymore because you're not even here.
And it is sad when people have to move away,
It
and
is.
yeah, like I say, to not have that opportunity to send them like we would normally send a family.
So my prayer is that you will be a blessing wherever you go.
Yep.
But I pray that your children settle well into new schools, into, and you all settle well into new churches and to getting a new community around you. That's my biggest prayer for you all.
Absolutely. Now, yesterday I did the prayer on Tuesday and I started to talk about something and then I got off on another tangent and didn't get back to what I was talking about.
Oh.
So Heather Chislett shared a song with me called The God Who Sees. It's an amazing song.
I heard it. I listened to it yesterday.
I will
It is
put
amazing.
a link to it in the comments here because it is well worth going and having a look at. It goes for about 10 minutes, but it is filmed in Israel. It follows the story of Hagar, Ruth, David, and Mary Magdalene. But the words are just amazing, and it talks about God placing that wall of fire around us. And it comes from Zechariah, and he was calling the Israelites back to Jerusalem, but the walls of Jerusalem would not hold the number of people that would come back. But God places that wall around us, and he just holds us within him, and his glory is in us, and he will protect us.
Yes.
And in these times, it just really, really struck me how important it was to, it doesn't matter what's going on, but God is that wall of fire around us, and he is our glory. And yeah, I will put the links there. That song is amazing. It's got a wonderful tune, an amazing singer, and well worth the 10 minutes to go and have a look, because if you're anything like me, you will put it on repeat and start listening to it again and again. So.
And even to have it in the background while you're doing other things, it's great just to hear the words and have it washed over you.
Yes.
So, gets into your spirit.
I hope you'll be as blessed by it as what we have been. And thank you, Heather, for sharing that with us, because it really was amazing. And we need people to share things like that, because we don't hear and see everything, obviously. So if you've got ideas of what has encouraged you or inspired you through this time, then please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. As Rita was saying before, it's really hard when we don't get feedback from people, and we're not trying to pressure you into giving us feedback, but we can sit here and talk to a camera, but unless we hear from you, then we don't know what you're thinking, feeling, or anything like that. So if you've got anything you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, absolutely. Do you know what? I've just remembered. I've got some giveaways this week.
Ooh.
But you have to watch Playlisted to get them, kids and families. So that's an incentive. I'll show you some. I'll have some giveaways to first families to get in. I'll put a code word up.
Fantastic.
So exciting.
That is wonderful. So yes, watch Playlister, watch the Green Shed Kids. Next week, yes, we have been promising, if all goes well, Liz will be here to talk about youth.
Go, Liz.
Poor Liz has been going online, offline, online, offline, online, offline with youth. So she's going to come in, she'll have a talk to someone, one of us, not sure who yet, but about what it's like for her and her team as they've been going through it. And we look forward to what she's going to bring to it all. So just to let you know, once again, we have our prayer on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yes.
We have our live lunch on Wednesdays, and it is so good to be live again. We have our services on Sundays, and they are uploaded usually Saturday night. So if you are looking at watching them Saturday night, they are there. The G challenge that Pastor Lamont has been setting everyone
is on hold.
Sorry.
On hold. Please don't continue it.
No, can't do it just for the next 6 weeks, but we might look at that again as we can open up at the end of it. But no visitors at the moment, so put that one on hold. We still do have the DVDs though, and we're happy to try and help people if they have a bit of a problem with technology, that sort of thing. Give us a call, see how we can help, and we'd love to sort of
get it out there too.
Get you in touch with what's going on.
Absolutely.
I will put links here to sermons from last week. Last week's sermon was amazing. Now, Pastor Lamont threw out a couple of questions.
Did, and they were big questions.
They were very big questions. Yes. So 2 big questions that came out of that. One, are you ready for the Lord Jesus to come today. And the second one, is your name in the book of life? Very big questions. I believe he's going to keep talking on them over the next few weeks. If you have any questions about this or would like to discuss it, talk about it or anything like that, please contact us.
Yes.
We'd love to have a talk to you about it because we don't want you sort of going,
Ooh, what does that mean? Or
and we don't know, or whatever it is. So please don't feel challenged with no answers.
yes.
There's always someone that can talk to you about it. So big questions, big topic
Huge
on
questions.
the in the sermon. So have a look at it, and we
But
look
we're in
forward.
exciting times.
We are in very exciting times.
Daunting.
Very. But it's written about. We're part of the story. So the story's not finished.
No.
No.
And we're in the story.
We are.
Oh,
We
that's
are.
exciting.
It is so exciting
It is
because you can
exciting.
read parts of the Bible and go, oh wow, this is what's happening now.
Yeah.
And we're a part of it. So I find it very exciting.
We're history makers.
We are. Okay, off the soapbox. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Have a fantastic week,
Yes,
everybody.
please do.
Be blessed. Tune in. And we look forward to seeing Liz here next week. Have a wonderful, safe week. Stay safe and stay distanced, mask up, all that sort of stuff. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week.
Look at
Bye.
the kids' videos too. Please, please, please. Love you all. Bye.